Hey everybody, I thought I would do some quick videos to explain to you a little bit about the liquid crystals and the journey that you're about to go on. The liquid crystals, what we're going to be doing in this case is your Trinity. So basically what I've done is I've taken your name from birth, which has a hell of a lot of power. So not your nickname, not the name you changed to, but we're going to only be working with the power of your first name at birth, and it actually assists to get you to your purpose. So for myself, I've used the name Mel for as long as I can remember, and recently in the last couple of years I've trying to be wearing the name Melina. Now the reason why I'm doing this and why I started this journey off with my Trinity is to fully embrace and bring in what my purpose is in this life. So when I do a reading for you guys, you would have seen that you would have 3 different cards. So this is one, for example, that I've just mixed up, and this is the person's shadow, this is their purpose, this is their higher purpose. So just to give you an idea of how it works, the first one, which is your shadow, when you take this, it's actually going to be what's called the activation. This is going to open the door per se, okay? We tend to run more in our shadow than any other thing in life. And for those of you that know that I also do human design, I work closely with the 2 of them, and I've actually found the good old shadow is the mask that we wear all day, every day. So we really want to stomp this little bastard out. Your second one, which will be your purpose. This is your purpose in this lifetime. This is where we need to get you to. So we need to whoop this one's asshole to get to this one. So I always say, think of it like this is the purpose, this is the shadow, this is the high purpose. You've got a little devil on your shoulder, and then you've got, you know, the God, for example. So pretty much your higher purpose, which will be your 3rd card. This is your purpose for your spirit self. Okay, so when we basically open the door with this one, the second one, which is your purpose, is healing or balancing. And then the 3rd one is actually going to lift the frequency to a higher level to bring you into the path that where you actually need to go to. And we want to make sure that you're not relapsing. So when I send you your Trinity, you're going to get 3 bottles. Okay, and I have labeled these ones, so you're actually going to see what that one is, and on the side I'm going to have on there number 1, shadow. So this is what we're going to take on the first day. If I haven't posted this to you, you will be downloading this sheet, and on this sheet you want to write your shadow, purpose and higher purpose, and you want to follow it as in the colors here. So pretty much with this one here, on day 1, you're going to start with your shadow, and you're going to take 7 drops in the morning and 7 drops at night. Just 7 drops on the tongue and 7 drops at night. And I will be giving you also some information on each one of these. So pretty much the way you do it is you're going to take the bottle, you're going to shake. I want you to shake it up because inside is water and alcohol. So the alcohol is it's like a preservative, okay? So it's only a small percentage that's in there, but you will taste it. And obviously the element of that particular crystal, the vibration is going to be in here. So shake up, just tip the bottle up, squeeze it, 7 drops, boom, boom, boom. And then whatever I'm going to send you your information, and you know, you've got information which is going to explain a little bit about what that particular crystal is, what it's, I'll send you information on the, when you're in the emotional, logical, and also in the spiritual, and then you'll have a blurb to read out. So actually I'm going to probably send it from my workbook here, guys, because I actually find this is better. So for example, this one is gold. In here is going to have positive, negative conditions for your mental and emotional. So 9 times out of 10, the one that's highlighted tends to be the one that people are struggling with the most. So normally you're going to resonate with something on here, but we want to bring you over here. Down here is going to have your spiritual, but when you actually go to take that particular liquid crystal, you are going to have a message that is from the divas, and I would like you to actually read that out, whether it's in your head, out loud, sing it. They love singing. Read out this particular message 3 times. Okay, so this is a message, and in a way what we're doing is repetition is the way of getting something into your body. So you do it 3 times. So you do that in the morning, 7 drops, read this 3 times, and at night you're going to read this 3 times. After day 1, so let's say for example your shadow was silver. On day 2 you're going to go to your purpose. Day 3 you're going to go to your higher purpose, and we're going to start it again. So with this particular form, you're actually going to see with the colors. So you're going to follow the colors so you can remember. Oh, we're up to yellow. What's number yellow? That's the one I'm taking. And I always suggest, I've got it here where you can see my ticks. So I did this one twice. I put the date up the top so you can remember. And then I do a tick for the morning and a tick for the afternoon so I can remember what I'm up to. The other thing that I want you to do is while you're taking these liquid crystals, if you could just maybe note somewhere, maybe on this side with a dot or a line or something, the days that maybe you felt a little bit weird or a little bit off, or you struggled a little bit, just mark that down, because it'd be interesting for us to then go and look at that and see if there's a particular crystal that maybe you need to do a little bit more work with. Okay. For myself, I actually have I did my first month I did my name Trinity. Second month I did my shadow as 7 drops at night, like every single day for that month, and went through one hell of a journey. And then on the 3rd month I've just been doing a 3-drop dose, which is when you feel you need it, you would take that particular whatever it is that is the essence of that particular liquid crystal. After 21 days, you'll see it comes in here, do not take. And the reason being is that last 7 days from day 21 to 28 is about activating this. So for some people, they're asking, what happens if I miss a day? If you've missed or you've missed a particular one, which I did, I think on the 2nd month I missed one of the afternoons. Yeah, I did it here actually. I missed an afternoon. The reality is that each one of these has a period of activation anyway. It could be like 14 days or whatever. So it's already in your system. So I don't want you going the next day and doing a double dose or anything. If you've missed it, say for example in the morning or at night, specifically say at night, because in the morning you just go and you take it during the day. But let's just say you missed it at night, just go on to the next crystal for that next day. Is there anything else I need to tell you guys? Look, there's nothing harmful with this. If you're traveling, you can take these through x-ray machines. It doesn't affect what's in here. It's very different to a lot of other products that are out on the market. What is going to happen to me? Who knows? Sometimes you will take the drops and you may feel extremely peaceful. So a friend of mine's on Pearl, she feels very peaceful. I had in my first 21 days, day 3, I had a little bit of an ass whooping, and I was extremely emotional because my shadow opened the door to get me into a realization. So for me, for those of you that know me, I had one hell of an experience on that day, and I actually had, and I'm very reliable, but I had to cancel an event that night because I was so emotional. And mine is about feeling and heart activation. So, I should say forgiveness was mine, and so I actually had to do a lot of forgiving, more of self than of anyone else, and so that was quite an emotional day for me, and that only happened the once since I've taken my liquid crystals. Sometimes we just feel a little bit out of whack. Other days you might feel completely blissful. It just depends on what your journey is for your Trinity. So I hope that answers some questions for you guys. Definitely keep me posted on what's happening. If we have a situation and it's extremely accelerated, you feel quite overwhelmed, I want you to tell me, because generally it'd be one of 2 things. We either need to slow the process down, which we can do that with some Jasper, or number 2, it is going to be you're fighting it with every part of your being. Some people use these also on their children. If you want to do it to your kids or you want to do it to somebody else, we can actually do that with you. And I'd suggest that you contact me privately to sort of show you and work out how you can maybe assist someone else without having to physically give it to them, because that's possible, or how to actually assist your children to get right into their purpose that they're supposed to be here for. Anything else I can think of at the moment? No. So it's very simple. You go on the sheet, grab the one for that day, 7 drops in the morning, 7 drops at night, and when you do the 7 drops, I want you just to read out the message that I provide you from the Diva and keep me posted on how you go. Enjoy the journey.